Alright, folks. We're back. Amon-Rellik the God Slayer, Amon-Rellik Gaming. You know what it is. More Final Fantasy. We have reached Norvant in the Crystarium. We've learned what happened to this new realm we're in. And let's see what we can do about it. Crystarium is finally ready to discuss the matter of your comrade's whereabouts. You've done as I requested and learned something of the world in which you find yourself. Now it's time I fulfill my half of the bargain and explain what has befallen your comrades. This is the conversation I would rather have in the privacy of my quarters, however. I must go on ahead to the tower and organize a few things, but I shall see that the guard knows to admit you. Just like that? Then Rati is... I'm not familiar with that name. Is there something I should know? An extraordinary tale, but I'm afraid I found no such individual residing in the tower when it passed into my care. Mayhap we can revisit that mystery another time. For now, I think it best we focus on the present. Greetings, sir. The Exarch awaits you within. Oh, that's epicness. It's epicness. This tower's a little bit more formal looking.
Welcome to the Ocular, my private study. We can speak here without fear of being overheard. I have much to explain, but the truths which I must touch upon in doing so would cause only distress and confusion to the people of this world. Pray keep that in mind.
Okay.
Now, I am sure you are desperate to know the fate of your fellow Scions. To put it simply, they are here in the First. Their arrival, however, was not as recent as you may imagine. Here, time flows at a different pace from that of the Source. In the space of a single hour in your home world, an entire year might pass in the First. And the reverse could also be true. The pace fluctuates without rhyme or reason, and it cannot be predicted. That said, we seem to be entering a period of near equivalence. And thus, for the moment, you need not overly concern yourself with the passage of time. As for your companions, however, Yustola and Urianger have dwelled here for 3 winters, all told, while Thancred's count stands at 5. Even our more recent arrivals, Alphino and Alize, have lived in the First for almost a year. My intention had been to summon only you, but the art of reaching across worlds has proven exceedingly difficult to master. Thus it was that my fumbling hand closed upon those to whom your fate is most closely bound as well. As they were not the object of my summons, their transference was incomplete. Though they may appear to possess corporeal bodies, they are, in truth, merely spirits that one can see and touch. Consequently, while you yourself will be able to pass between worlds with relative freedom, they will not. Much as it grieves me, they are stranded here, unable to return.
What have they been doing all this time?
We spent every waking hour searching for a way to reverse the summoning. In the beginning, at least. As you may have surmised, however, our efforts met with little success. And then we all but abandoned the endeavor once Urianger shared with us the vision he had witnessed during his journey through the rift. In that chaotic no-man's land between realms, time and space warp and blend in unexpected ways. What Urianger saw was the future. That which would one day come to pass. In his vision of tomorrow, the first was rejoined with the source. This collision of worlds brought about the 8th umbral calamity and the deaths of countless multitudes. Amongst those who perished, Urianger clearly saw the fall of the Scion's mightiest champion. He watched you die. And thus did the Scions embrace their exile, and began searching this world for a means to forestall the coming catastrophe in yours. Their souls are stranded in the first, yes, but they have fought on, desperate to save their home and you from destruction. Nor have their efforts been in vain, for it was they who finally established that the elimination of the Sin Eaters will indeed serve to prevent the calamity. Considering these circumstances of our meeting, you would be forgiven for doubting my version of events. And so, before all else, I would suggest you track down your comrades and hear the tale from their lips. I shall of course be happy to assist in these reunions, and you need not make any decisions regarding your involvement until you are certain of where you stand. Meanwhile, I promise I will not rest until I have found a way to help your friends return home. What say you? Have I earned your trust for the moment, at least?
Alright, but I'll see you keep that promise.
Excellent. You will not regret this. With that settled, we shall have to see about getting you ready for the road. Traveling across the rift has no doubt left you weary. I will arrange for a room where you might rest in comfort. While it's being prepared, perhaps I can show you around.
Okay, so they're here in this place, technically. The Mysterium boasts a number of residential districts, but I have been informed that a room has just become available at the Pendants, which, as it turns out, is perfect. Our path there will take us past the markets, and I was hoping to give you my own introduction to their wares. Come along. Let me just roll with him. Let me not go too far. Go too far out. Ooh, Musica Universalis. Universalis.
This is the Musica Universalis, the commercial heart of the Crystarium. What you might need to prepare for your journeys can be purchased here. Ah, yes. You must be curious about the currency. Fear not. The gil you carry will serve you well enough. Each nation once minted its own coins, but 'twas all a jumbled mess following the flood. After much debate, the local merchants eventually elected to revert to the old ways, wherein a coin's value was decided by the worth of its metal. As for a unit of measurement, we agreed upon the term gil, a word borrowed from coins uncovered within the Crystal Tower here. And as our traders peddled their wares across the land, so too did our usage of gil become common practice. From what your stola tells me, a standard coin from the source equates to exactly 1 gil here, or near enough not to matter. Our way of life has benefited greatly from the artifacts we recovered from the tower, some of which may be familiar to you.
He's like, no, not more tomes. Damn it.
But I fear it would not be practical for us to provide everything to which you are accustomed. You shall need a means to access the commodities of your home world. Avan Kerm Sin?
Yes, I'm here. Of course I'm here. What amusements do you have for me today?
My dear Feo Ul, paragon of pixie kind. For you, I have the most vital task. This fine gentleman is a friend from a distant realm. And we have need of a means to ferry things back and forth from his home. Might you be able to assist us in this matter?
You came from beyond, didn't you? From beyond the rift? How wonderfully exciting! What a brave and reckless and marvelous thing you did! You've the heart of a pixie, you do. After careful consideration, I have decided to grant you my assistance. Make a pact with me and the fun can begin. But answer me this, traveler. Did your garments come with you when you crossed over? Your teeth? Your nails?
Yeah?
Just as I thought! Then you've a good stout connection with your home through which all your belongings, great and small, may easily pass. From this moment forth I will be your Isne Fis, and you my Snay Yak. Like the branch which sprouts from the sapling, our bond will flow unbroken from one to the other. Raise your hand. Tis done. We are bound now, dearest sapling. Come then. Make your request. Tell me your desire. I wish to visit this world of yours.
Damn.
Mayhap her message to your friends in the source to inform them of your safe arrival.
So I said the Krill or Taru? Ah, who I should send it to? Krill or Taru? Oh. Because Taru actually saw me pass out. But I don't know, like, by this time, Krill is known, knows what's going on. I would send it to Taru, because Taru was the first one to see me pass out.
Consider it done.
As you heard, that was Feo-Ul of the Pixies. Their kind possess an affinity for magic akin to that of arcane beings. They rarely show themselves in populated areas, but Feo is insatiably curious even by Pixie standards, and seems to have taken a liking to the Crystarium. Right, we were going to organize a room for you, weren't we? Come along.
That was adorable, though. I ain't gonna lie, that was kind of adorable there. What am I talking about adorable? I am the beacon of death and darkness. Oh, excuse me. As a result of your pact with Feo-Ul, you now have access to delivery modules, marker doors, and summoning bells while in the first. Yes. Yes. Okay. Alright, I've already got that one. I already got some nice outfits, some nice darker outfits in this land. Okay. The Wandering Stairs. Yo, this place is beautiful. Yo, this place is so epic. Oh, I need to stop my throat. Well, there you are. I was just finalizing the menu of your accommodation. You'll have a private room here at the Pendants for the duration of your stay, to make use of it as you see fit. When you are ready to retire, the manager will show you to your lodgings. Pray, rest, and recuperate, and we shall convene in the Ocular Anon. I believe that covers all the practical concerns. Thank you for answering my call, Amon. We are denied the comfort of blanket night, but may peaceful dreams attend you nonetheless. I'm going to retire to my quarters. Okay. Okay. Endless day. Yeah. Feels strange.
I know you. You're the warrior of light from the source.
The warrior of darkness?
What? Did you just... You can hear me? Oh, gods, how long has it been? That was what I called myself in your world. The Warrior of Darkness. My real name is Ardbert. I used an alias in the source. A daft one, looking back. If you recall my tale, it was my comrades and I who caused the flood. We thought our home doomed. And so we listened to the Ascians. Let them guide us to the source, and tried to hasten their goddamned ardor. I remember when we fell, defeated by you and yours. I remember our audience with Minfilia, how she listened to our pleas and returned our souls to the First. The flood was poised to swallow Norvrand. Minfilia and my friends, they surrendered what little they had left to hold it back. Just faded away, leaving me to bear witness. Tell me, do you know the year? How much time has passed since we caused the flood? 100 years. 100 long years. My hands find no purchase. My gestures catch no eye, and my pleas, be they whispered or screamed, reach not a single ear. I am a shade, cursed to do naught but drift. I feel as if I've been walking forever. I hardly noticed when my mind and body began to fray at the edges. Then bang! My senses were sharp again. I felt like a fish being reeled in, and before I knew it, I found myself in this room. Why is it that you can see me? What are you even doing here, come to that? You were summoned to save the First. A waste of time. This world is beyond saving, like those who try to save it. Muddled as my mind may be, I've not forgotten that. But if fate has brought me to you, the one person in this God's forsaken world who can see and hear me, then perhaps there is a reason I endured. If I can find out why I was left behind, then maybe I can bring this journey of mine to an end. Well, I'll be watching, Warrior of Light. But do me a favor. Be careful out there. This world has had its fill of heroes.
So, the previous Warriors of Light did, okay, yeah, okay, yeah, okay. Can we jump in the water? Can we jump in the water? No, we can't. We can't jump in the water. Okay. Let's go.
Ah, how did you find your new quarters? I trust you were able to rest.
I had a ghostly visitor.
I was not aware the room was haunted, and you were rather tired. Well, should you receive another visitation, be sure to let me know. Now, let us return to the subject of the Scion's whereabouts. This map shows the lands of Norvrand, the only area to be spared the flood of light. The Crystarium is here, in the region known as Lakeland. To the north is the fairy kingdom of Il-Meg. That is where you'll find Urianger. To the east lies the once prosperous civilization of Rak-Tika. Your Stola is stationed there, in the heart of the forest. Alas, neither location can be reached without considerable difficulty. As such, I would suggest you first seek out one of the twins, each of whom is stationed but a short flight from the Crystarium. Alphino is on Calusia, an island off the western shore. It is home to a city called Yulmore, where the rich and privileged while away their days in idleness. For his part in furthering our cause, Alphino journeyed there to meet with the citizenry and forge alliances. From what I hear, he has since kept himself busy gathering information around the main settlement. Alize, meanwhile, traveled south to the arid wastes of Amon-Rellik. They lie upon the very edge of the inhabitable world, where the flood of light was halted. Those who dwell there live in constant fear of attack by the Sin-Eaters. In contrast to her brother, Alize felt that her energies would better be spent learning about the enemy, and thus she sells her services as a guard, both to hone her skills and gather information on our foe. So, will it be Calicia or Amon-Rellik? It matters not which you choose to visit first. Simply inform me once you've made your decision, and I will see to it that you are provided with a suitable mount. Ah, but you must be wondering about Thancred. He has taken up with a new companion, and is presently engaged as a wandering hunter of Sin-Eaters. Being ever on the move, his whereabouts are often difficult to ascertain, but I am certain your paths will cross ere long.
All right. Certain quests employ an automatic level adjustment sync known as the quest sync, which adjusts the difficulty and XP awards to your current level. Please note that when accepting certain quests, a message will appear indicating that you may not proceed with the class or job that is different from when you accepted the quest. In this case, changing your jobs will prevent completion of quest objectives. Okay. Let's go find... Let's go find Alice first. The Crystal Exarch is eager for you to meet Alice. Are you ready to depart for Amon-Rellik? Alice will be overjoyed to see you safe. I knew she was particularly concerned for your well-being. She, impressed upon me how regrettable the timing of her summoning was. Repeatedly. She was like, yo, you know, I was there flirting with the Warrior of Light, even though he's too old for me. Just calm down. Just calm down. 'Cause I'm the Warrior of Darkness now. Okay, I like grown. I like the East told her where she at. Where he's told her at. Yeah, I only hope that my path in sending you to her will garner me some measure of forgiveness. Here, this is a letter of introduction addressed to a man named Cassard, the master of a merchant caravan. There are few who know the ways of the desert as well as he does. Find him in the Amon-Rellik launch, and he will see that you reach your destination. Right. Ah, that way. Oop. Wonderful. Wonderful. Come looking for work? I have a spot for another guard. Oh, a friendly Exarch. Hoping to meet someone in Amon-Rellik, are you? and I shall be your guide. I was about to set off for our outpost there, as a matter of fact, so we can leave right away, assuming you have everything you need. Now travel to Amaran. Speak with the droid armor tamer to fly the desert. You can also use your Aether Compass to assist in locating Aether currents in the regions. Aether currents can be found under the collections page.
Arang. From this parched earth, the nation of Nabath, Arang once rose. When I journeyed here, long ago, I spoke with a sun-weathered elder. He told me Arang meant majestic land in the language of his people. And so it might still be, were it not for the light's unrelenting onslaught.
Y'all hear this music, yo? Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. What is this? A whole nother kind of vibe right here. It's a whole nother kind of. Hold up. Oh, this is a whole nother kind of vibe, right? That's that. I hit you right in the. That's a whole nother kind of vibe. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. The red Sarai. That's beautiful. I'm sorry I had to turn that up. That was beautiful. That was beautiful. That was all the way beautiful. We're gonna turn that down. That was. Well, that was. There you go. Yo, that shit's so clean. That shit's so clean. Just give me one more second, y'all. Give me one more second. Oh, that shit's so clean. It come in nice and smooth. Oh, that's clean. That's clean. Hold on, I'm about to turn that music up for the. Hold on. This is how. No matter how many times I come here, the cold never fails to catch me off guard. The sky might be as bright as the scorching hours of day, but it gets brisk enough to make you shiver. Now, the exile's letter said I was to take you to an inn at Journey's Head, which is where his LSA friend of yours is staying. But that's a fair old distance. So I propose we make a stop at Mortsog to break up the trek, allow me to attend some business, and you enjoy the local hospitality. Sounds good? Good. Alright, alright you lot, I'm off. And I better not see the goods covered in sand when I get back. Alright, we head southwest, straight as an arrow. Like, I don't even wanna. Hold on, how far is it? Fuck it, we gonna run this. Like, I don't even wanna. There we go. Yeah, because I didn't want to, yeah. I didn't want to interrupt that with no flying music, yo. Oh, hate the current. I need that. Okay. Alright. Stop here a moment. This is your first visit to Amon-Rellik, right? Is it not? Before you cross the river of sand, you need to turn around and feast your eyes on that. They built them big, didn't they? That's Khazar Shal, a fortress meant to protect the northern reaches of Nabath-Arang. Seeing what was left behind, I believe it when they say that it was once one of Norvrant's mightiest nations. At least until the flood came along, great chunks of Nabath-Arang's lands were lost to the light, but its great city included. The few who survived didn't see much point in staying, most of them anyway. No, not many choose to come here these days, not with everything in ruins. Even that hulking great fortress has become little more than an emerald roost for me in my cavern. But not everywhere is as deserted as this place. Just wait until you see more soil. Let's press on, shall we? Yeah, because I think you're getting me killed right now, technically. Or maybe I... Yup. It's a whole vibe, son. That's a whole vibe, son. I'll help you. I'll help you. I don't know what I'm doing, but I'll help you. There we go. Okay. Here we are, Mortal, by the Blessed Shadow. I love this town. Bicolored gemstones. Fates in certain areas offer bicolored gemstones as rewards. They can be exchanged with gemstone traders for rare items, some of which can only be obtained by these vendors. Complete fates in these areas with the highest rating possible will increase your rank, which allows the local gem trader to offer wider selection of items. To view your progress in each applicable area, select Shared Fate and Travel in the main menu. Okay. All right, guys, we are here. And let's take a little bit of time to do this one more time. Let's listen to this one more time. We made it, guys. We are in Amon-Rellik. About to go see Alice. It's the Warrior of Darkness saying, hey. Give me a hey. Give me a About to go ahead and show some. Get it down. Get it down. Just in my first fate. I'm the best, there ain't no debate. A lot of darkness on my plate, but I take it all to the face. I don't bite. I just cast the blackest night. And you know I love to bark with my dark arts. Alright guys, it's Amon-Rellik. Amon-Rellik Gaming. Oh shoot, this music here is so fucking, it's so good. This is ridiculous how good this music is. I will probably listen to this for another hour or so, and then we'll be back in another video. I'm out.